Queen of Royalty signing on here. Today I wanted to show you guys how I do a pre-poo for my daughter's hair. And today I'm going to be using the Curl Enhancing Smoothie Cream, and I'm using this as a pre-poo. This is the texture of the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. It's by Shea Moisture. And usually when I do a pre-poo for their hair, I usually use coconut oil, olive oil, and jojoba oil. But since I have ran out of that for today, I'm going to go ahead and use this. So I've already taken her bands out of her hair. This was her style that she had for school this week. There were 3 ponytails. Well, actually 4. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 right here in the front. Turn this way, lady. And this is Lady, our model for the day. And then they had just one little ponytail on the side, just to add some style. So I've already taken the bands down that were holding the hair up. And so what I'm gonna do is I put the smoothie. I put an ample amount of smoothie in the hair, and I just smooth it from the root to the end, just like this. And I just try to get enough to coat all of her hair. And I might turn the chair so that you can see exactly what's happening when I put the smoothie in her hair. And I do this just to add some health to it, you know, some positive health. And I just smooth it on. Smooth it on. And after I smooth it on there like that, I make sure that it's all in there now. Then I separate. I finger detangle. Just like this. Finger detangle it. Just to make sure that her hair is tangled, that it's detangled and not knotting up. So I just detangle it like this. And after I get that whole section detangled, I go ahead and twist it. And it's going to be a very light twist. It's not going to be a strong twist because I'm not twisting for style. I'm just twisting to make sure that it is out of, that part of the hair is out of the way. And I know that I've already pretty much conditioned or pre-pooed it. So I do a light twist all the way to the end. And I put a little bit more of the curl smoothie on the end, just to love and care for those ends. And after I do that, drop it and go on to the next little section and do my. And now this detangling is not like heavy duty detangling. It's just to make sure that the hair isn't gonna knot up when I twist it back up, and then when I untwist it after the wash and everything, you know, it's just to make sure that it doesn't tangle. So I did the little bit of detangling. Now when I come to a knot, which this is a knot, I pull the end, and then I just work from the end of the hair, excuse me, to detangle and get the knot out. Whenever you have a knot, you always want to not pull like that. You want to go down to where the knot is and just past the knot and just pull gently on the end of the hair, and it kind of loosens the knot up. So after I got it to my liking, then I go ahead and I twist that area. And remember, it's not twisting for style, so the twist can be loose. If I was twisting for style, my hands would be closer up there. But I'm just twisting just to get this hair out of the way, and to let me know that I have already pre-pooed that section. Remember, when you get to the end, you get a little bit more of the shea moisture, and you rub it on the tips, the very ends, and then drop it. Then you go to the next section. Now, while I have you here, I just want to tell you, after I do this, I will put a cap on her head, a plastic cap, and just let her walk around with that plastic cap for probably about 30 minutes, because I have to do my next daughter's hair the exact same way. So while I am doing my other daughter's hair this way, her hair is being conditioned and softened with the shea moisture. And then when I get all 3 girls' hair done just like this, then I start over with the first girl, and I go ahead and take her to the sink. Oh, you hear back? Sit back, mommy. I take her to the sink, the first girl that I started with, and that's when I wash. And when I wash the hair, I do not untwist it. And I just learned that this year. It's easier to wash hair, longer hair, when it's twisted up, because it takes away from the tangling that you get from doing this motion when you're washing. That tangles the hair up. But if the hair is already twisted and you're washing it, then it won't tangle it up as bad. So then you take that little piece, section, and you do your little finger detangling. You just want to pull it apart. You're just basically pulling the hair apart, making sure that it is not tangled, and if there are any tangles, that you're getting them out. Then you add a little bit more of the smoothie on there, and I'm just trying to pull from root to end. I even try to get some like in on the scalp, just to moisturize the scalp, especially with our thick hair. We really want to pay a lot of attention to our scalp too, because I think that your scalp kind of smothers under all of that hair, and it really needs a lot of attention. So here I am detangling once again. Detangling, just a little finger detangle, no heavy duty detangling, just pulling apart the pieces, and then just take that piece and lightly twist it, just to get it away from the rest of the hair. All the way to the end. And then I take a little bit of the smoothie and I rub it on there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish her whole head. I won't do that whole process on camera, but I will show you what I do after I finish her whole head. I grab a cap, but I'm out of caps today. So I'm going to use my handy dandy Kroger's bag. And what I do is I tear it a little bit, and I put that torn part on the front of her head. Now this will be after I have completely done her whole head. I have not completely done your whole head. I'm just showing them how it would be right after I'm done. Put it over. Remember, the torn part goes in the front. Make sure I gather up all her hair inside that bag. And after I got it all in there, make sure I'm not breaking none up under there. Just get it in there real softly and gentle. Then I wrap it around like this. And then I get a rubber band and just tie it off at the end. Okay, and that is the way we will end this session. And I will be right back to show you on the next video. Okay, Majesty. I'm sorry. I'll be right back on the next video to show you the next step after the pre-poo, the way that we do it. Queen of Royalty signing off. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe and comment and like if you like. Thanks.